Mistake number 7, neglecting the underside of the hood. Most people only pay attention to the visible parts of the engine bay. They polish the plastics, wipe the hoses, and shine up the metal, then slam the hood shut thinking they're done. But the underside of the hood often tells a different story, and overlooking it is a real mistake. Grease, dirt, and road grime build up there over time. Worse, insulation pads can soak up oil and moisture, which can lead to odors or, in rare cases, even create a fire risk. I've opened hoods that looked spotless from the top, only to find the underside filthy and dripping onto the engine. That's why some vehicles seem to get dirty again right after cleaning. The mess is literally falling from above. The fix doesn't take much. A safe cleaner, a microfiber towel, or a soft brush is usually enough. If there's insulation, handle it gently and avoid oversaturating it. Keeping that area tidy not only makes the bay look complete, but it also stops fresh dirt from raining down. And if forgetting the hood seems careless, just wait until you hear what happens when people skip one of the simplest safety steps before cleaning. Mistake number 6, skipping the battery disconnect. This topic always stirs debate, but here's the reality. Yes, you can clean an engine bay without unhooking the battery, but leaving it live adds risk. One stray splash of water or cleaner across the wrong contact, and you've got sparks before you know it. I've witnessed it firsthand, a tiny arc that fried a fuse box and left the car stranded. Taking a minute to disconnect the negative terminal eliminates that possibility. No chance of a short. No unwanted drain while you're working. Some detailers skip it for quick touch-ups, but for a full clean, I prefer caution over regret. And don't just tug the cables off. Use the right tool, then secure the terminal so it can't snap back. That's the safe way to avoid unpleasant surprises. Now, while disconnecting is technically optional, reconnecting at the wrong moment isn't just risky, it's flat-out dangerous. That's the next mistake. Mistake number 5, hooking up the battery before it's dry. If you took the step of disconnecting your battery, smart move, that's the safest approach. But plenty of people mess up afterward. They rush to reattach it while there's still moisture in the area. That's a critical error. Water and electricity don't mix, and even a damp terminal can arc the instant you tighten the clamp. I've seen terminals burn, corrosion appear immediately, and in one case, a main fuse blown simply because someone couldn't wait. The fix is simple. Patience. Dry the case, posts, and the area around them with a microfiber towel. Use compressed air to chase out any hidden moisture. Don't reconnect until you're 100% sure everything is bone dry. Only then should you slide the negative cable back on and tighten it properly. That extra few minutes saves you from costly electrical problems later. And if water lingering near a battery is bad, wait until you see the trouble caused when people blast it straight onto an AC compressor connector. Mistake number 4, spraying directly at AC compressor connectors. Your AC compressor relies on electrical connectors to control the clutch and communicate with the system. They might look small, but they're crucial. Hit them with a strong spray and you risk driving moisture deep inside. Once corrosion sets in, the compressor can fail to engage. I've diagnosed cars with dead AC only to trace it back to a connector ruined by repeated washes. The danger is worse because of placement. Compressors sit low in the bay, right where grime and water collect. Add pressure washing, and you're practically injecting liquid into a component worth hundreds or even thousands to replace. The smarter strategy is to protect those plugs. Cover them before rinsing, or better yet, wipe around the compressor manually with a towel. Keeping that connection dry keeps your AC system dependable. And if a ruined AC connector sounds expensive, the next mistake, dealing with oil contamination the wrong way, can destroy far more than just electronics. Mistake number 3, ignoring oil buildup that requires dedicated cleaners. Water alone won't cut through oil and grease. Try blasting them off, and you'll just smear the mess deeper into the engine bay. Worse still, oil attracts dirt and grit, forming a sticky paste that holds heat and slowly eats away at hoses. And here's the problem. Standard degreasers don't always solve it either. Areas soaked in oil, like around valve cover leaks, oil pans, or power steering drips, need petroleum-specific products. Cleaners such as gunk engine degreaser gel or CRC non-chlorinated brake cleaner for plastics are made to dissolve oil without leaving behind residue. Skip them, and that contamination keeps creeping back, damaging rubber, hardening belts, and even cooking wire insulation. I've seen cases where neglected oil buildup led to cracked hoses and even small underhood fires. Don't shrug it off. Use the right product, take your time, and wipe instead of just spraying blindly. And speaking of things you can't simply wash away, the next mistake matters a lot if you want to keep your paint safe. Mistake number 2, skipping protection for sensitive parts before rinsing. Engines are full of components that really dislike water. Alternators, fuse boxes, relays, air intakes, and battery terminals can all suffer if they get a direct splash. Forgetting to cover these areas before rinsing is practically inviting corrosion, short circuits, or expensive electrical problems later on. The solution is straightforward. Cover them up. Plastic bags, aluminum foil, or purpose-made engine bay shields all work. It only takes a few minutes, but it can save you hundreds in repairs. Even pros take this seriously because once water seeps into the wrong spot, it's extremely difficult to remove. Don't gamble with it. Protect what matters most. Rinse with care, and you'll avoid the hidden headaches that come from rushing the job. And now we reach the number one mistake, the one that can do the most damage if you're not careful. Mistake number 1, using too much water. When it comes to cleaning an engine bay, more water doesn't mean more clean. In fact, drowning everything with a hose or pressure washer is one of the fastest ways to cause serious damage. Excess water can pool in spark plug wells, force its way into wiring harnesses, or slip past gaskets that were never meant for that much pressure. The result? Misfires, shorts, or even an engine that won't start. The smarter approach is control. Use a fine mist or a light spray instead of soaking the bay. Let your cleaners do most of the work, then rinse carefully and direct the dirt away. Think of it as guiding the mess out, not flooding it until it's gone. Overdoing the water turns a simple cleanup into an expensive repair bill. Keep your rinse light, keep it controlled, and you'll get a spotless bay without the hidden damage. Now that we've gone through all the things you shouldn't do, here's what you can safely do instead. Start simple. Use microfiber towels with a detailing spray or waterless wash to lift dirt without drowning the bay. If you've got plastic engine covers, remove them and clean them separately for better results. Instead of blasting water, use compressed air to blow out dust and debris from tight spaces. When a light rinse is necessary, always cover sensitive parts first and keep the spray controlled. For oil leaks or greasy spots, skip the generic cleaners. Use the right degreaser or solvent designed for petroleum messes. The real secret? Clean and maintain regularly. A quick wipe down every so often prevents heavy buildup and keeps your engine looking sharp without risky deep washes. Most importantly, prioritize inspection and maintenance over cosmetic shine. A clean engine is nice, but a healthy, reliable engine matters more. Keeping your engine bay clean is smart, but doing it the wrong way can cost you big. Follow these safe tips and you'll protect both looks and performance. Now it's time for habits to make your car last over 500,000 miles without repairs.